really being recorded right now? I signed a non-compete. Like, this stuff's not going on record, right?
Oh, this is just to help with the lighting, you know. It's Masa table, man. You gotta play the field right.
I think for the older generation, Tamale Day was really about survival. I mean, it was tamales to eat. It was food. Tamale Day has evolved into more just family getting together.
It's the laughter, the teasing.
A lot of fun.
It's a time we get together. We keep tradition alive.
It's been a real connection to family.
Everything. It's everything.
It's kind of like a family reunion.
It's fun. It's energetic, obviously.
What it is to me, it's a way of life. But it's all about showing up the guy next to you. It's a guy that doesn't show up. Simple as that. Probably Dave.
I didn't really understand Tamale Day. I thought, what's the big deal about tamales? They don't even taste that good. I just see it as a fun thing.
You know what the best thing about Tamale Day for me is? There's nothing best about it in my book. Blood, sweat, and masa. It's on my hands. It's in my clothes. It's in my hair. It's in my nightmares.
Like many people, it's taken me a while to find myself. Spreading never worked for me. Made me too anxious. Fillers, I was never invited. Masa, too complicated. But I think I've really found my home now as dishwasher and general errand boy.
That Christmas Eve, bring back old memories. Let's choreograph a dance and perform it and humiliate ourselves.
How can we make tamale making great again?
Where do we start?
Starting sooner, like starting breakfast.
More people could be involved in the process. That would make it easier.
The problem with our family, we have so much quantity at that table. I mean, David is invited. We bring David.
I don't know. Maybe Maria and Julia maybe lead a renaissance in tamale making.
I just think mutually working together. We need more constant refueling of snacks.
And we've had a lot of ideas in the past. Some were pretty bad.
Devices to track performance on the line, rotational. You're not just spreading anymore, you're filling.
Like ironing the ohas.
Cream cheese, cinnamon sugar.
That was a really stupid idea.
Drive to get a red, a green, and a white tamale.
We have a great R&D department with Jack and Peter. I hope this doesn't go public or anything, but there's talks of them using a 3D printer to create the perfect masa spreading tool.
You know, I think this idea of using the 3D printer to print the oha, that would be very helpful.
Oh, see now, Arizona favelas are all about quantity.
Oh, we did 30 dozen. We did 35 dozen.
You know, it's all about quality.
We've surpassed Arizona the moment we started.
I mean, they got a good crew right now, but I mean, it's kind of dying off after John's kid. You know, we got Tone and Dave popping out kids left and right. They got a baker's dozen already. I think we got the future. I've never really been down there.
California favelas are leaders in innovations. You're talking some gluten-free product out there this time around. And I think they're going to come up with a tamale that eventually will end up in the Health Heart Association cookbook.
What's Arizona got? They ain't got that.
Don't you be here? You all washed your hands.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to take off. I think.
But then I wash my hair.
Corn anymore. No. Yeah. I don't make that.
Who's the best spreader?
There's a high bar. There's a high bar. You know, there's a lot of technique involved.
Best spreader.
Maybe Sam? No, not Sam.
I think Maria's spreading is very nice.
Raw talent spreader. Likely be Maria.
Gotta have a lot of respect for the vets, man. You got Scott.
Has just been an anchor on that spreading.
Scott seems to run the show.
Like the cornerstone.
He's a gringo, you know, right off the bat. So it's like, what's he got?
He came into it late, you know. He's just really proven himself. And
Not the best quality, but consistent.
Uncle Scott's a good manager, but he's gotten a little rusty.
If you want to go top quality and a big mouth, you got hot-headed Tony. Ain't no one else like that guy, man. He changes the game.
I mean, Antonio is like the undisputed champion.
Best self-proclaimed spreader.
Everyone else says he is.
I think he brings attention to it. Like, look at what I
I
did.
think everyone in this room knows what I'm making. There'd be huge delineation of quality if I was around. And of course, this isn't leaving the room right
I
now.
think it's unquestionable that Antonio is the best spreader.
If I could learn from Tone, I'd pay him just 2 hours.
He's a different level.
I think horrible ohas is where you really separate yourself out. For example, Matt. You know, you give him a bad oha and it's really bad.
Son of a man.
You give Tonio something bad and it's still glassy smooth.
I literally sweat in the masa, maybe drool or sneeze, but at the end of the day, I'm proud of the product I have. You guys are consuming my blood, sweat, and tears. I would not want my blood, sweat, and tears to be consumed by anybody else but the people in this house.
You know what?
Best future tamale maker?
Yeah. Clearly, Tonio's kids, have the right genetic makeup.
Lucas. It's something about that gleam in Lucas's eye.
That Lucas is going to be pretty darn good too.
Not so sure about Lucas.
Lucas or Jonah?
Jonah. And he'll be the bad boy that needs to be broken.
I think Jonah, he's got great athletic ability, but attention span of a fly.
I think Paolo could be good.
Apollo's, is kind of quiet. It's always kind of scary. It's either they're retarded or they're brilliant. So
You only get the best things made out of love. But with tamales, I disagree. It's not made with love. It's made with OCD. And I think of my kids, I have several good candidates. It's too early to tell.
as far as training goes, I don't know.
Good luck, Tonio.
Yeah, I think he'll be able to raise those boys into the roles they need to be.
I'm sure they're training every day.
I don't know if Tone really knows what's going on here.
They say in the Bible to never spare the rod. I intend not to.
David's kids, look at the dad.
Maybe if they just stop hanging around him. I don't think I've ever seen them eat a tamale.
I think that Paloma, once she gets locked in,
That girl is focused.
Paloma will be a very good, consistent spreader.
100% sure that Vivian has the most potential.
Vivian right now, she's sitting out there in somebody's lap and spreading.
I would really worry about Vivian.
I think I'm setting my kids up for success just by being a good example.
And I think that David could handle it. Plus, he's got that third one coming. We don't know how she's going to change the dynamic.
Yeah.
That's a giant!
I'm actually really excited about Erica's promotion to filler.
I saw that this year. I saw Erica at the head of the table.
I feel honored about being upgraded to a filler this year. I don't think I deserve it because I've only done this not very many times.
This soon, only bad's gonna come of it.
I don't know what this says for the tradition, frankly.
Gosh darn it. Like, how is that possible?
Boy, was I surprised. That girl started out back in the room sorting ojas with her. Next thing I know, she is out there filling. And who's in the back room?
I'm not sure if she's ready to fill. I think she has to go back to the line.
Sorting ojos, pulling little hairs out of them.
I don't even think she started the line. She's instantly to filling.
Now, that's not to say I don't think she's going to do a very fine job, and I'm really happy for her.
Well, Erica's put in a lot of time.
There's a real meritocracy going on.
Not necessarily a lot of time making tamales, but a lot of time as a chef.
So even though she's had very little experience, she has a lot of enthusiasm, but it is an honor.
You're going to need your
Where's Tone?
Yeah, where is Tone?
Is dress shopping a good excuse?
I think you guys are instigating. You're totally instigating right now.
Yes, absolutely. This is a wedding dress.
Only if the marriage is within 3 months.
I think it's justified, yes. Because she wants to get a wedding dress.
She's putting on a wedding, I'll be there.
Tamale making is hard work. People always jump on opportunities to get out of it if they can. But, I'm here. I got my apron on. I'm ready to go. I thought you were just laughing at your brother, not at the joke.
Wait, what was the joke?
So you want to know who's irritating?
Oh, jeez, man. Does it have to be one person?
David is definitely the most irritating. I think we all feel that.
David, he shows up.
He always comes late, first of all. He's always late.
David's participation level, can it improve? Yes. Ruining marriages, you guys.
Everyone has their role. I see myself as sort of a galvanizer. I bring people together. A low man on the totem pole.
Bobby literally just shows up when he got out of bed.
A little bit worried about Bobby's long hair. I know that he wore a hairnet last year, and that was definitely, I think, a wise move.
Probably myself.
Matt, there's sweets to be found.
He's funny, he comes with jokes, but he doesn't really belong, other than for entertainment value. Likely to crack under pressure of tamale making overall.
Matthew.
I'd give it maybe a 75% chance of happening.
Sometimes I just feel like I'm the guy bringing the table down, but then I'm reminded I'm not when I see Uncle Scott.
There's Scott. The guy has put some time in, but the guy...
He's probably the worst person out there to be honest. I don't know what he's focused on, because sure as heck ain't masa.
That's fine. I'm not annoyed by it. I actually appreciate that.
I'd say Jack and Sam, they're around the edge all the time and they don't participate as much. So at times that bugged me, but at times I'm like, their work wasn't that good anyway.
I can't believe they say we never help out. We help out all the time.
All the time.
Sam's involvement? He gets involved?
I plead the fifth on that one, man.
No one in particular.
It's the laughter, the teasing, the interaction, the relationship building and affirming and reuniting, because it's like you're away for a year, people coming back, people getting together. And Christmas is about family and getting together, and this is like the pre-stage where people then want to come back after they spent this time together.